Well everyone, it's time for us to go ahead and do a quick little comparison between the iPad 10 and the iPad 5th generation and see if you should go ahead and upgrade. Now, I will tell you I've already pre-ordered the iPad 10. It's going to be coming in next week, so I'll be doing full comparisons between all of them. Now, starting off with the outside, first of all, the iPad 10 is costing $449 for the base model. The iPad 5, it's really only, you can probably buy in the used market. It's probably around like $150, probably even less than that. But I still use an iPad 5 all the time, to be honest, which is very funny, as almost like a secondary screen. Now, on the iPad 5, we had a 9.7-inch Retina display. On the iPad 10, we have a 10.9-inch Liquid Retina display. Now, that panel on the iPad 10 has True Tone, which is really nice. The iPad 5, no True Tone. It's not a big deal, but it's one of those things to keep in mind. Now, the iPad 5 is still supported with software. And what's crazy is you have that Apple A9 chip inside of the iPad 5, where the iPad 10 has that Apple A14 chip. So the iPad 5 has the same chipset as the iPhone 6s. The iPad 10 has the same chipset as the iPhone 12. So that's a pretty big performance jump. And if you look at the design, you're getting the lack of kind of bezel on the iPad 10. The iPad 5 had that home button on the front with Touch ID. You still have Touch ID on the iPad 10, but it's in the power button, and you no longer have that home button on the front, which I think looks way better. You're also getting that more modern design with the flat sides with USB-C. On the iPad 5, Lightning port, curved side, definitely the older type of design on the iPad 5. On top of that, the camera has gotten a massive improvement between these two. We're now going from an 8 megapixel camera on the iPad 5 to now a 12 megapixel camera on the iPad 10. On top of that, you're going from a 1.2 megapixel FaceTime camera on the front of the iPad 5, where the iPad 10 had that 12 megapixel landscape ultra-wide front camera. So that right there is a massive improvement as well. We're also getting 5G support on the iPad 10. You're also getting twice the amount of max storage you can get on both these, which is crazy. And the big thing is, there was no Apple Pencil support on the iPad 5. On the iPad 10, we now have Apple Pencil 1 support still, which is kind of corny, to be honest. They should go and update it at this point to Apple Pencil 2. They have not done that, and that's kind of unfortunate. So those are pretty much the main differences here. Overall, the iPad 10 is a much better machine overall than the iPad 5 for sure. So in terms of that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.